Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and this is part two of this. I think she called it wheat. All I did was take two. I'm going to draw this one from scratch. That one we traced in part one. I just took two circles, two ellipses. One of them's a little bit bigger and I offset them. So I got this shape right here. I used the Smart Fill tool to fill in that shape. So we've got a pretty good shape of what we had. I'm going to left click and right click just so we can see better. I'm going to take my first leaf that I just stole off the other one, but anybody can draw a leaf. And you want your leaf all cleaned up, symmetrical. And we're going to double click on it and we're going to put the rotation right there, down at the bottom. Now this is kind of old school way to do it, but by the time you get the hang of this, you can do it faster than. Sometimes blend just won't work. Control D and make a duplicate of it and move it up. You have to grab the handle. And we're going to take this new one and we're going to reduce it by 95%. Control D and make another duplicate. And what this is doing, my rotation is still right there on each one of them. So I can rotate them later. Control D and make another duplicate of it. Control D. Now it should take over and start controlling D, and it's making it progressively smaller. We'll actually make this one like 90%. Control D. We'll make this one 90% again because it's just making it smaller from the original. We'll make this one 85%. Control D, and let's just keep controlling D. Do one more. So we've made them progressively smaller and thinner. Now, because you've got your rotation, it's pretty easily just go ahead and move them on your path. Now you could blend this, but by the time you get the rotation and the path, you could be done. We actually need a couple more. So I'm going to rotate it and make that one 78% by 65%, make it quite a bit smaller. Control D. And by doing the first one with the rotation, all our rotations are right there in that same spot. So then we could start rotating, and it might even have been an advantage. So we're going to start back at this end, and we're going to double click on it, and we're going to hit the rotation. And we really want it closer to the stem. But see, then now I don't have to move my rotation. And this is your leaf, and you can kind of do as you want. Some of them can be touching the stem, like in the other one. Some of them were not. But if you start at this angle, sometimes if you don't hit that X, you get the shape tool. And then you would just do the exact same thing on the other side. There's really no way to blend this and make them progressively smaller on a path. Well, there is, but it would take you longer to figure out what you wanted to do. By the time you get this done, double click, move our rotation. Let's move this one down just a hair. Double click, and see, I don't have to move my rotation because I put the rotation there on my first copy. And that's pretty good. It looks pretty natural. Then I would do the inside, and then you could do one of two things. You could left click, right click, select the whole thing, and weld it. And then your interior leaves will be joined, and then when you smart fill it again, your leaves are all. Now see, that one is separate, but the other one had some separate leaves. Now always left click, no fill, no outline, so you won't have an outline. That looks pretty good once you did the inside ones. I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.